Everybody, welcome back to the channel. The stock market rallies once again. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with y'all a stock that I believe is going to make a massive move very soon, right? I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped those stocks of interest in the comment section of our last video. Now, before we begin, again, do not forget to demolish the like button on your way in here, right? So let's begin right off the bat. So the SPY right now is still going, and it got above this previous level. I told y'all on Sunday night to watch it for a move up to 4600 before we may see some type of turbulence. I was watching it closely today. It did a little bit of like, it had a doji until like noon, and then the trend just kept continuing upwards. I think the next level is 45.50. Another thing that y'all want to keep it on your watch, like for example, we gotta look at the Nasdaq right here. There you go. Okay, now for the Nasdaq, it's right at this level, right at 15,250. That's what it got this afternoon. I think it will break it. I think the next level is 250 points above before it does something really like before it starts to consolidate. I don't want to say that it's just going to go here and then immediately drop all the way through Friday, because we got 3 days left. We got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the month of April will begin. A new monthly candle will open. So just be patient, and again, like I said in the last video, trying to buy puts right here on this trend is pretty much guessing the top. Like you're pretty much guessing, because tomorrow the market could be up again another 1%, and then all of these short sellers and all of the put holders are going to be squeezed out of their position. So that's my honest thought. I think that is going to go right through, and then it's going to chill out here for a few days, and then eventually it's going to make up its mind. Now, the stock that all of y'all should be keeping in your watch list for a massive move, that one is Twitter. TWTR. All right, now Twitter, the reason why I want to share this one with y'all, I shared this one a while ago for the first trade right here, right over here, right after this bullish pennant right there, as you can see. Okay, the bullish pennant broke out, first trade right here, and now it's kind of consolidating. It was cooking for a while. I was just waiting for this thing to finally pop out. It tried to do a little fake out right there on the 25th, right? It did a very nasty green to red move. It didn't last very long. Like the move only lasted for like 5 minutes. You gotta be very patient and very suspicious. Especially, it's very tempting to go in here, very tempted, and then you get caught in this nasty drop. So patience is key in regards to like catching it at the right time. But the pattern is on here. If you look at the 1 hour and you zoom in, it's right over here, the ascending triangle right there, that broke out finally today, right over here. All right, and there was another one intraday too on the 5 minute, and it's right there. All right, there was a break and there was a retest also. Okay, so we got the break right over here. So we got the break, and then we got the retest followed by the consolidation. This right here will test the patience of people who are like this right here will test your patience. This is kind of aggravating to see, but if you just keep the bigger picture in mind, you will still want to hold, even though this is not looking like the cleanest thing, because as you can see, like throughout the last few hours afterwards, it just kept climbing and climbing. And tomorrow I think it's just gonna keep going. The 4 hour is looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. I think it's gonna open at around like 44, around the same price, maybe slightly higher at $41, and then it's gonna continue on to $42, maybe even go to 43, if the momentum is still strong in the market, right, and buyers just keep stepping in and pushing the market towards like higher and higher. All right. Now, will the market make new highs? I will be shocked to see that, because it was just so fast and so rapid. But we'll see, we'll see. And I'm talking about the SPY when I say the market. We'll see. Now, that's the stock that y'all should be keeping in your watches for the next few days. Now, um, let's talk about you guys' stocks of interest. The first one, somebody asked me about an oil company, and the oil company is CVX. Now, does CVX have more room to run? I think right now it's not ready yet. I think it's just gonna chill in this box right here, and then eventually it's gonna get out. And I think it's going to, and you can have a bias right now. You can be like, yeah, it's gonna chill. Like I can say that it's just gonna chill in here and then eventually move higher, right? Overall, let's see on the bigger picture. The bigger picture on the weekly, it's not looking too terrible, and it may move higher. It's only a matter of time. But you have to be patient though. Like you cannot, right now it's just not the time to touch it. You just have to let it go sideways. Eventually it will make its decision whether it wants to squeeze people again and go above $180, or whether this is the end of this trend. But right now it's just not the time. So I would say just watch it. That's really all I can say. Just let it cook in here. It's not gonna go that far. It's really not. The next one that we're going to talk about into this video, somebody asked me to discuss EVGO. This one is cheaper. It's affordable for people who don't like to trade stocks that are above like $100. This one right here, first and foremost, we got a massive inverted head and shoulders right here, right? It's just massive. That's the first thing that I see, right? And then if I zoom in right here on the right side on the 4-hour, it's still consolidating, it's still chilling. Wait for this thing to like get above here, because you don't know how long this thing is going to take. And there's a good possibility that it's just going to like make higher lows along, and then eventually get out. And then when it get out, it's probably gonna go to like $15, maybe even $16 for the stock. But right now, I think that it will be reasonable for this thing to just drop. Yeah, I think it's going to go down to like $11.80, and then just chop in here for a while. And then the week after this week, next week, or the week after that even, that's when you'll see a major move. But right now, I think it's just consolidating, and I don't think it's gonna do too many things right now. That's my honest thoughts on EVGO. And the next two stocks, these ones are kind of in the same sector, I would say, is Snapchat. Somebody asked my thoughts on Snapchat, a social media company, and it broke above this previous high right there, right here. It kind of had a little bit of a trap. TTD also showed the same thing on the same day with this little trap right here. All right, and then followed by the reversal. These individuals are contributing to that. These people right there, they're contributing to the massive push, as they are getting rid of their puts, or they're covering their short positions. I think it's gonna go higher towards $39. I think, because of that, it's a psychological way to look at it. So definitely watch this one for a long as well. And the next one was on our watch list this morning, and that one is Facebook. Facebook got this thing on there. We're watching it today because of, let me change this thing to the 15. There you go. Yeah, the 15-minute time frame got it. So there's a bullish pennant on there. It's hard to see, but it was clean. Like it really was. It was clean on Monday, and then today it became even more obvious. So right here, right? So this was on Monday, and this is Tuesday. It opened up higher, and then there is the massive move. And there was a little bit of a clue intraday today. today as well, which was right there. Let me go on to the 1 minute. Again, the clues are in the chart. It's right there, right over here. Okay, right here in this region. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Now it's gonna go up even higher. I think it's gonna go up to $33 to $233 before it consolidates. There is this massive gap on here. Obviously, it had terrible earnings. It still has a long way to go. I don't expect this gap to be filled so soon. It may tease a little bit and then drop again. Again, stocks have the tendency to do that, so just watch out for it. And if you've been in here, watch out, don't be too greedy, and also keep in mind the overall markets, because when the indices starts to tank, everything also starts to tank. All right, so that's my honest thought on this stock, and that is the end of the video. Again, do not forget to annihilate the like button for the YouTube algorithm. As always, it helps the channel a lot. It allows more people to get this knowledge as well. Also, if you are new to the channel and you haven't done so already, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you don't miss out on future uploads. If you'd like to be part of a private Discord community where you can get all of this information in real time as I see them, with the details of the contracts and everything, you can find that as the first link in the description of the video below. If you haven't added me on social media yet, you can find me at Paul and Ngumah at PATTERNOLOGY LAB on Instagram and on Twitter. And lastly, if all of this is brand new to you, if you're interested in getting started in the stock market, I left some very basic step-by-step directions in the description of the video below, step 1 to step 3. It only takes about 15 minutes or less for you to get signed up with all the tools you need to start trading immediately. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul and Ngumah with PATTERNOLOGY LAB, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I will see all of you in the next video.